Hi friends, so welcome to this new video. So again we are creating a new sales dashboard. Okay, so today we got the data for this company Adventures Work Cycle. Okay, so this is the sales data we have. We have multiple Excel sheets, okay, multiple tables they have. So basically from this data set we are going to create the dashboard like this. Okay, so we will use very basic tools so that all of you will understand how to create the dashboard in Power BI. Okay, so let us start. We will create the dashboard from very basic things. Okay, so we know the different steps for creating the dashboard from our previous video. So basically first thing we have to load the data. So like at last your dashboard will look like this. Okay, so very basic things we have used. We have kept the background black. We have used white color for each and every text. Okay, and we have created different visuals, okay, from our data. So the very first thing we know, the very first step for creating a dashboard in Power BI is to load the data. Okay, so we know how to load the data. So for loading the data today also we have our data in the form of Excel sheet. Okay, so what we will do, we'll go to this option. Okay, home, just click on home. Okay, we have this option here, Excel workbook. Okay, so we know like in Power BI we can load the data from 100 plus sources, right? If you want to see what are the different sources from where we can load the data is, you can use this option, get data. Okay, when you click on this data, click on more. Okay, so if you click on more button, so it will open this window. Okay, so we can use the data from these many sources. Okay, there is a huge list, humongous data sources are there. Okay, so today we will use Excel workbook as our data. Okay, so what you have to do, select Excel. Okay, click on connect. It will ask for file. Okay, I'll give the different file links in the description box. Okay, what you can do, uh, you can download that particular files, okay, from the description box, and after that you can also practice on this particular data set. Okay, so the what is the first thing, to load the data. So for loading the data we are using Excel workbook. Just click on Excel workbook, select the file and click on open. So I have already loaded the data. Okay, I have already loaded the data. So on the right hand side in the fields option you can see different tables. Okay, so these are the different tables which from which we will create this particular dashboard. Okay, after loading the data, the next thing is you have to transform the data. Means if you want to calculate anything from the data, you have to use this measure tool. You have to type the formula, right? Just calculate the things and show in your dashboard. Okay, the third thing after transformation of data is to check the data model. Okay, so if you go on data model, so these many tables we have. Okay, we have product table, customer table, calendar table, then territories table, then product category table, subcategory table, return table, and sales table. Okay, so basically see, each and every table will be connected to some other table. For example, if you want to see the connection between calendar, okay, table and sales table, so what you have to do, you have to see this arrow. So they are connected with date. There is one more arrow as well. Okay, they are connected with, no, they are only connected with the date. Okay, so like this it will show, see, order date and date is common. Okay, so if you see what is the connection between sales and customer, so just go on this arrow. Okay, the customer key, so there is one common column whose name is customer key. The next thing is, if you want to see the connection between this table, product and subcategory, so just select this one. So basically product subcategory key is common in between these two tables. Okay, so this line shows the connection. If you just go on these lines, right, so it will show the connection between these two table. Okay, now what we have to do, uh, we have got the connection, right? Now if in your window, right, if in your window the connection are not showing, so you can build the connection. Okay, what you can do, just select the item and go on the same item, drag the item on the different table, so it will build the connection between these two columns. Okay, but Power BI has the special feature, it will automatically develop the connection between the different tables. Okay, so till now we have done three things. We have loaded the data, we have transformed the data, and after that we have built the connection, or we have checked the connection. Okay, now everything is fine. Now we can create our dashboard. Okay, so for dashboard we have to go on this report page. So basically this area is called as canvas. Okay, canvas is the space where we create the dashboard. Okay, just open this visualization. Okay, so basically these are the different visuals which we will use for creating the dashboard. Okay, so the first one is stacked bar, then this is stacked column, again this is clustered bar chart, clustered column chart, line chart, area chart, pie chart, donut chart, gauge chart, table. This is very useful card feature. Okay, so we will use different visuals for creating that particular dashboard which was shown earlier. Okay, so I'll give the link for this particular data set in the description box. What you can do, you can download that particular data set, you can install Power BI in your system. After installing, just open Power BI, load this data and practice it. Okay, so let us start our dashboard. So let us start to create the dashboard. Okay, so today for creating the dashboard, we will use only two major colors, black and white. Okay, we will keep dashboard as simple as possible. Okay, so the very first thing is to select the background. Okay, so for selection of canvas background, what you have to do, you have to go at this place, format your report page, click on this option, then go to canvas background. So right now the color is white, we'll select it as black. Okay, now also the background color is not visible. The reason behind it is this transparency number. Okay, it is 100%, so we have to reduce this. Now if you observe, our background is in black color. Okay, now the next thing is we have to create the visuals, right? So see, just check the data, right? After loading the data, no, just check the data, what visuals we can create from this data. Okay, this is the important thing. Okay, so see, it will take time for creation of dashboard. Okay, we will create one by one things. Okay, so the first thing is we will create the first visual, which is the card one. We will use this card visual, and this card will show total revenue. Okay, so now how to show the total revenue on this card visual, right? So just click on this card visual. Okay, our total revenue is in this F sales table. Okay, open this table. Now if you drag this, okay, just select this revenue, that is total revenue, just click on this tick mark. Okay, so if you observe, this is showing total revenue. So just like reduce the size of this card visual like this. Okay, then what you can do, just go on this option, call out value, make it bold, so this 18.5 million will be in bold. Okay, select the color as white. Okay, and the second thing is just disable the background. So like for disabling the background, what you have to do, go on general option, go on effect and click disable here. Okay, so now this is looking good. Okay, after that the next thing is we can reduce the size of callout value. So instead of 45, what we will do, we will use 30 here. Okay, and one more thing, this total revenue, okay, this is called as category label. Okay, so we have at the bottom category label. Okay, so we'll make it bold, we'll select color as white only. Okay, and one more thing which we can do here is we can give the border. Okay, so how to give the border? So basically for border, again we have to go to general, go to go to effect. See here, we visual border option is there, it is by default disabled, so just enable this. Okay, select the drop down, the border color we will keep it as white. Okay, and round corner we will select it as like 12. This is fine. Okay, and this is looking good as well. So basically we will show 6 to 7 things. Okay, 6 will be fine with the use of card visual. Okay, so what we will do, we will just drag this visual here, reduce aside little bit. Okay, this is fine. So the Power BI has main advantage. The advantage is here we can copy paste the visual. Okay, so I have just copied the visual and posted it. Okay, next just copy this to visual, control V. So we have 4 card visuals. Again, what we can do, we can copy this to visual and paste it here. Okay, so we have how many visuals here? 6 visuals, right? So just select them all. So what we will do, we will align them now. So basically for aligning, what you can do, you can go to this option, format, align, distribute vertically, you can select, and one more thing which you can select here is distribute horizontally. So they are aligned now. I'll just again realign it. Okay, so just select all option, to go to format, select align and distribute horizontally. So now it is looking fine. So we have the 6 card visual. So first one is showing total revenue. The second one will show total customer. Okay, so just select this visual. So here instead of total revenue, what we can do, we can select total customer. Okay, so okay, so as we are selecting total customer, so basically the customer is in this table. So what you can do first, yeah, select the card visual, this one, then just untick this total revenue. Okay, because as we have copy pasted this visual now, so everywhere total revenue will be selected, right? So just untick it. Okay, go to this table customer. Okay, and select total customer, this one, just click on this check mark. So total customer we have. Now the third thing is, which we will show, will be total, like number of product, right? So we'll get number of product from here. Okay, we have this product table. So the number of product will be this one. So just tick mark this visual. So basically before that you have to untick this total revenue, right? And after that you can click on number of product, just tick mark it. Okay, the fourth card visual we will use for this total orders. Okay, so go to the sales table. Okay, in this sales table what we have, previously it was selected as total revenue, now we will select total orders. And the next thing which we can show here is total returns. Okay, so we will select total return here. In returns table we have total return. Great. The last thing which we can show on this card visual is previous year revenue. Okay, so for this what we can do, we'll just untick this total revenue and we have this previous year revenue. So 9.36 million is the previous year revenue. Okay, so this is the basic structure of our dashboard. Okay, the next thing is, now what we have to do, we have to create some bar charts. Okay, we will create some bar chart. So basically how we will create this. Okay, so what we will do, we will just select this one, stacked column chart. Okay, just drag it here. Just increase the size of this. Okay, so our first chart will show total orders by product name. Okay, so basically on x-axis what we will do, we will keep product names. Okay, so we have this product table, right? So this is the product table, so we will drag this product name here. Okay, after that on y-axis what we will keep total orders. Okay, so on y-axis we will keep total orders. But if you observe carefully, there are so many products, right? There are so many products, but let's say we want only top 5 products. Okay, so what you can do, you can just enable this filter option. Okay, so as we have selected product name here, so we will apply one condition here. Click on this arrow. So basically we can apply three type of filters in Power BI. The first one is basic filter, second one is advanced filter, and as we want only top 5 products, right? So we will use top n. Okay, this filter. So basically how many items you want? We want like 5 items. Okay, by what value? So we will select total revenue as a value. Okay, and just click on this apply filter. So you'll get only this 5. Okay, let's say we don't want 5, actually we want only 4. Okay, click on this one. Okay, not total revenue measure. Okay, just a minute. We want this by total revenue and apply filter. Okay, so these are the top 4 products. Okay, after that we want let's say instead of total revenue, what we can show, we can show top orders only. Let us check what, yeah, this will be fine, right? Total orders by product name. Okay, the next thing is we can show total orders by category name. So before showing that, what we can do, we can format this visual so that we can create other visuals quickly. Okay, so the basic formatting will be, as we are using majorly only two colors, black and white, the basic formatting will be like this. Go to effect, just disable the background. Okay, now just format this visual. Okay, so we have disabled the background. Then the next thing, go to effect. Okay, enable the visual border, select the color of visual border as white, roundness corner you can give 12. Okay, we don't want shadow and all, so this will be the basic thing. After that what we will do, we will just go on this one, go to general, select title, make it bold and make it white. Okay, and central line it. Okay, then we want this numbers, right? These numbers which are on x-axis and y-axis to be in black or in white, let's say in white color. Okay, so basically for that what you have to do, just you have to go on this visual, x-axis make it bold, select white color. Similarly y-axis, values, make it bold, select white color, and we want title of y-axis also to be in the white color. Okay, so we'll go on title, select bold and select white. So same kind of setting we have to apply. Okay, we'll decide that colors and all later on. Okay, after that the next thing is we want to show total orders by category name. Okay, so what we will do, we will just copy this visual, we will just paste it. Okay, we will just drag it like this. Okay, so for this visual we want basically what we want by category name, right? So previously it was by product name, right? So instead of product name we will select category name. So we have this product category here and this is the category name. Okay, so we will select this option. Okay, so total orders by category name, we have this graph. So as we are creating the visual for total order by category name, so see we have just copy pasted the same visual. Okay, on y-axis we have shown total orders and on x-axis what we will do, we are showing category name. So we'll just drag this category name here. So basically we have three categories: accessories, bikers and clothing. Okay, after that we can create one more visual uh, based on the same type of chart. So basically the visual is total orders by subcategory name. So for that let us use this one, this chart. Okay, so we will just drag this chart here like this. Okay, so basically on x-axis what we can show total orders on x-axis, and on y-axis we can show subcategory name. Okay, so we have this subcategory table and these are the subcategory name. Okay, so basically if you observe there are multiple subcategories, right? But we don't want this to happen. Okay, so what, sorry, we have selected some different thing is, yeah. Okay, so we want only top n. So again basic filtering, go to top n. The number of items will be let's say we want to show 4 items based on total orders only. Just apply filter. You can select total revenue. Okay, just change the type of the graph. Yeah, this will be fine. Instead of total order we can select total revenue. Okay, see, total orders by subcategory name. Okay, so now let's say you want to copy the format from this visual to this visual directly. So in Power BI we can copy the format as well. Just select the visual, use format painter button, okay, and just paste the format. So see, okay, now only one thing is remaining, which is this one. Okay, so other than this everything is fine. So instead of 4 visuals, I guess 3 visuals will be fine. Just apply filter, right? So here just go to this format painter. Okay, on y-axis this is bold and white. Title, just select it as bold, select it as white. Okay, so now this graph is also looking fine. The next thing means the next visual which we can create from this data set is a line chart. Okay, so basically for this what we will do, we will select the line chart visual. So basically we will use this one, line chart. Okay, go to this line chart. Okay, we will create this line chart now. So in this what we will do, okay, on x-axis we will keep months. We have this date as well here, calendar, date, go to date hierarchy, select month and drag it on x-axis. And on y-axis we will show, okay, instead of line chart what we will do, we will select this one, line and stacked column chart. Okay, so on x-axis we have shown month. On y-axis what we will do, we will select total order. On y-axis we will select total orders like this, and we can select revenue target as well as line. Okay, so this is fine. So now we can directly copy paste the format. We know how to copy paste. Okay, just click on visual, click on format printer, and then click on another visual. Okay, now if you observe carefully, these are not in white color, right? So for making this white color, so these are called as legend. So just go to this one. Okay, legend is already on. Just click on this drop down, select the text, make it bold, and select the white color. Okay, and yeah, this is fine, I guess. Yeah. Okay, after that, the next visual which we are going to create is revenue. Okay, from this data set we can create total revenue by quarter. Okay, so for that what we will do, again we will use this visual line chart. Select this visual, drag it here like this. Okay, and on x-axis what we can do, we can keep quarters on x-axis. On y-axis we can keep revenue, total revenue. Okay, and instead of line chart, select area chart. This will look good. Okay, just go on this one, copy the format, paste it here. So again this is also created. Okay, the main thing here is, instead of this see, the grid lines are dotted line, we can make it as solid as well. You'll get an option here. Okay, go to line and select color, and you can like change the things here as well. Okay, so you can change the color of grid line. Okay, but dotted is also fine. Okay, the next visual which we can create is total revenue by category name. Okay, and we will use a pie chart for showing this visual. Okay, so we know where is the pie chart here. Sorry. Okay, click on this pie chart. Okay, so in this pie chart we will show total revenue by category name. So basically values will be total revenue. Okay, and as we are showing it by category name, so we will select this as legend. Okay, just copy the format, paste it here. Okay, only these two things we have to format it. So go legend are done. Okay, these are called as data values. Go to values, make it bold, and select white color. Okay, now if you have observed that particular dashboard, right, very closely, so there was one thing in the dashboard which was scrolling down. Okay, so that is called as scroller visual. Okay, so we will create that particular visual. Okay, so what we will do, we will select this visual scroller, we will adjust it like this. We will increase the size of this one. Okay, so what it was showing, so basically the category was uh, this one, territory. Yeah, we have this territory table. The category was country. Okay, and if you observe carefully, it was showing previous year revenue comparison between total revenue and previous year revenue. Okay, so what we will do, the absolute value will be total revenue. Okay, and we will do this comparison with previous year revenue. Okay, so see, one scroller has chart in which country names, total revenue and its previous year revenue is written. Okay, again what we will do, we will just format this visual. So same setting, we'll disable the background. Okay, visual border we will enable. We'll select the border color as white. Okay, and round corners till 12. Okay, and one more thing which we can do is title. So for title, again bold, white color and central line. Okay, so this is called as the scroller visual. Okay, now one more thing which we can create here is, for this particular dashboard, we can create one more bar chart based on this data. So before that, we can reduce the size of this visual for this as well. Okay, so that we can use this space for creating this one. Okay, so we'll select the new visual now. So this will be this one, line and stacked column chart. Okay, we will use this entire space for this one. Okay, so this will show on x-axis, it will show dates. On y-axis, it will show total revenue. And on the line which will show total orders actually. Okay, so instead of this complete year and all, we can select only month. Okay, so this looks good. Okay, so what we will do, we will just copy this visual and paste it. We are just copying the format and pasting it. Okay, the next thing is we will create one map as well, map visual as well in this dashboard. So we will use this space for creating the map. Okay, so what you can do, you can select this shape map, or either you can select field map. So we will select field map this time. Okay, so select field map, just resize it. Okay, after that, what you can do, you can show your countries in it. Okay, so we have one table for territories, right? And we will show countries as location, so it will show these countries in map. Okay, if you format it, right, go to map setting, select the theme as dark as we are using black and white color. Okay, the next thing is go to general, again the same thing, title will be black in color, font will be white, and the next thing is we have to disable the background. We will enable the visual border. One more thing which we can do, the color of border is white and round corner 12. Just remember this setting because we are applying the same setting for every visual. So 12 and 13 will be fine here. Okay, so we have used entire space which was available on the dashboard or canvas. Okay, now one more important thing which we can do here is we can show slicers as well. Okay, for like which will act as in filters. Okay, for showing that thing, what we will do, we will go on insert. Okay, select the shape as this one, rounded rectangle. Okay, so we have this here. Okay, so basically in style the color will be white only, black only, so that it will match with our background. Border is again enabled, the border color will be white. Okay, and no, we don't want any other thing here. Okay, so now what we will do, we will create some slicers which will act as a filter. See, for creating the slicer you have to select this visual slicer. Okay, one visual will come here, just resize this visual like this, reduce the size. So the first visual will show country. Okay, so in this what you have to do, just go on the territories. Okay, so we have one column here of country, just drag this to field. Okay, so one slicer is created which has all country names, but right now it is in check box format, right? We want to create drop down, so just select this arrow, click on this drop down. Okay, so now we have one visual in which we can select the countries. See, all countries are there. Okay, so this will look good. Okay, so we will just format this visual now. Again, same setting, general, go to effect, disable background. The next thing is we will, yeah, values, so make it bold, select white, and slicer header, make it bold, select white. Okay, so we have this country slicer which will act as a filter. I'll show you the use of this one afterwards. Okay, again copy this slicer, paste it here. Okay, just drag down this one. Okay, so this will show product name. Okay, so instead of country, untick this country, select product name, so it will show all product name in the drop down. Okay, see, if you like click on the drop down, these are not visible, right? So for that what we can do, just select this visual, go to format your visual option. Okay, and values, instead of white color, what you can use, you can red color. Okay, now if you click on drop down, these are visible. Okay, so just copy this format and paste it here like this. Okay, the next thing, after product name, what we can do, we can create like 2 3 more slicer. The next slicer will be of month, then we will create the slicer for category and then subcategory name. Okay, so we will just select this slicer. After product name, we can create this for subcategory name. So instead of product name, we'll select subcategory name here. Okay, then we will create 2 more slicer actually. So basically we'll just copy this slicer, paste it, just drag this slicer like this. Okay, so in this slicer what we will do, we will put the best one will be selection of quarter. Okay, so in the field we will put quarter. Okay, we'll again copy this, we'll paste it. We'll just drag it like this. So instead of quarter we will select month. Okay, so all our 5 slicers are created. Okay, so what we will do, we will just align this slicer, just select every slicer, go to format, go to align, click on distribute vertically. Okay, so done. The next thing is we have this space. So in this space what we can do, see, these are our KPIs, right, which will indicate key points. So basically these are key point indicators, KPIs, right, and this can act as a KPI. So what we can do, we will select shape. Okay, so go to insert, go to shape, select again this shape, just reduce the size of the shape. Again reduce the size. Okay, same, go to style, select black color. Okay, border on, color of the border is white. Okay, and just type KPI in it so that it will look good. Okay, so what we will do, we will type select text box, we will type KPI, we will increase the font size. The font size, let's say it will be 32. Okay, make it bold. So I guess KPI is it, this will be fine. Select text color as white so that it will be visible. Okay, so the setting will be, again we have to disable the background. Okay, we'll just drag this like this. Yeah. The next thing is we will give the title of this particular dashboard. So again, for that we have to select text box. So the title of our dashboard will be Adventures Work Cycle Sales Dashboard. We'll just type the names. Okay, so we have just typed the name. Now we can just drag it. We'll just resize this like this. Okay, just select Control A, central align, increase the size. So instead of 10, what you can do, 14, greater than 14 we can keep, I guess 20, no, 18 will be fine. Yeah, make it bold. You can select this option. We have space actually. 20 will be also fine. we'll put 24. Yeah, and one more thing which we can do here is we have to make the text color as white. Okay, and go to this effect thing, disable the background. See, our dashboard is ready. So we will check whether our slicers are working or not. Okay, so we know, see, we have given the options here. So if you click on this drop down, let's say you want only data for Australia, so you have to just tick mark this one. So this is the data for Australia, and it will be automatically changed. Okay, if we want select all, so just untick this Australia. Okay, so what we will do, we will just format these graphs now quickly. We will adjust the color. So basically for first one, uh, go to format your visual. Okay, select column. So instead of blue color, let's say we want this red color. Okay, the next thing, for this one, total orders by category. So instead of blue color, this will be fine. For subcategory name, so instead of this color, actually this will look good. Okay, and light color will look good here. So what you can do, go to line. Here we have an option for color and select light color here. Okay, in this option, okay, so you can show the line by dark red color. Actually, go to more color, select this. Okay, and for this bars, so you will get an option for choosing color here. So instead of blue color, you can use this one. Yeah, so everything is fine now. Okay, so basically, let's say you want specifically for some like product name, you can select from this drop down. Okay, let's say you want only the data for some month, for July, June and March. Okay, for selecting multiple items, you have to press control here. Okay, so it will change the data automatically based on your selection. See, everything will get changed and it will update very quickly. Okay, let's say you want the data quarter wise. Okay, you want the data only for first quarter, so you will use this slicer visual. Okay, okay, let's say you want data for quarter one, so select quarter one here. So see, data will change automatically. Let's say you want data for quarter two, so again everything will change automatically. Okay, so this is our dashboard and it is like very interactive, it's working fine. Okay, I hope you have liked the video. So the new thing in this particular dashboard was this scroller. Okay, so this visual is very important and this can be used for all financial dashboard. Okay, all financial dashboard we can use one scroller which will show the comparison between two values. Okay, so I hope you have liked this video. So please share this video with your friends, and if you have any queries you can comment, right? I'll try to help you as soon as possible. Okay, so thank you for joining.